that purpose.
And the beauty is that, the conversations around, creating a seamless and a borderless Africa, is picking up pace. And yesterday we heard it from President Dr. William Ruto, where he was talking about or hinting at Kenya removing visa restrictions on African country, on people from African countries. And I want to hear this from Ms. Brenda Mbathi. In this hall, since yesterday, we've been talking about what the African governments are doing and what the African governments are not doing. What is the role of the private sector in deepening intra-Africa trade?
Thank you. Thank you. And in case I don't get an opportunity, I just want to also thank Ken Invest and the Ministry of Trade for this wonderful forum that allows the private sector to also have a voice. So what can we do to help infrastructure development or the convergence of all African states in Africa? One, private sector can be utilized more to finance and augment public finances, to increase our participation in different projects, using pension funds. I think there's still a lot of bandwidth for African states to look at how best to use pension funds in growing the economy and different bonds. We also can look at what sort of specialized skills private sector can bring and what they can invest in, different approaches to procurement, and transparency of procurement, especially in large infrastructure projects, which help to enhance effectiveness and competitiveness. I think that private sector could be utilized more. We can also be seen as a partner to help to develop reforms to make infrastructure investments more attractive to private sector participation. And I think the Kenya government has definitely started to go a long way in that and have dialogue with private sector on the same. And then the whole PPP infrastructure model. I think there's still, again, more bandwidth for this to be looked at to help to accelerate development. I think private sector needs to be seen as a partner in development and needs to be included and given a seat at the table. And that's one of the reasons I want to thank Ken Invest and Ministry of Trade for allowing us to participate in this conference.
Jaswinda, I want you to pick up from where Ms. Brenda has left. And yesterday,